Yo, 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 what's happening, y'all, out there in the digital world? Watching my life unfold here, the drama, the high intrigue, the uh, perturbations, and the permutations, and all the little changes that happen all the time. Um, we are at Camp Solomon on Monday the 15th, early afternoon. I have a praise report. Remember what was there? Just got back from Les Schwab. Thank you, Pastor Rob. Help me out, get the tires here and jump start the car. Donkey is running again. Once again, I just want to kind of like document like the status of camp and what they took such great offense at was the sanitation violations. And it's a little bit disheveled, but it's not bad. This is a working camp. That's all my trash and recycling. Oh, there's my water. I need to get some D-cell batteries for the lantern. This was my smoking spot, but I left it out in the rain, unfortunately. That will go in the trash at some point. Need some lithium batteries for all my little headlamps. I have like 4 or 5 that I could use some batteries for. I'm trying to get as much light as possible out here. In that regard, I have that facing the sun, the solar night light. That is a bright sun today. Mid-September, still summer, late summer in Quincy, still summer. If I'm glistening, it's from olive oil. Don't like drinking water out of plastic, but in a pinch. Oh, I'll put it in the glass bottle and purify it. But here is the kicker today. The kicker is, oh shit. Come on. Okay. Crystal, where's this from? This water's from Castle Rock water. This is from Shasta. Thank you, Luis. Oh, wait, sorry, Lisa Louise Meyer. If you don't want me to shout you out on these videos, let me know, because I will. And make you famous. I'll make you famous. Water bottle. Put that in the water. God bless America. We have clean water. Which is kind of what all this is about. Being clean. What is your definition of cleanliness, folks? What do you consider clean? What do you consider an acceptable level of clutter / chaos in your life? Well, there is no, without chaos there are no dancing stars, or something like some Nietzsche quote like that. There has to be some chaos in the world. That's where things come from. Chaos, the father of time. What was the Greek god chaos? I'm trying to remember. It's chaos. Chronos. I'm thinking Chronos. Was Chronos chaos and then Chronos, or Chronos and then chaos? I think it was chaos and then Chronos. That makes sense, because there's chaos first, and then there's time. And that organizes everything. Make sure everything doesn't happen all at once. But the praise report, I haven't gotten that far yet. I'm working on it. Look at this. Yeah, buddy. 4 brand new tires. Nice tires, actually. Confidence. I have confidence in this. Being confident in this, that he who began a good work in you will carry it out to completion on the day of Jesus Christ. That's good drawing, Rock. I make art with those things. Pine cones, pine needles, pine duff. Clean. What is clean? What is clean, yo? What would you consider clean? I don't consider this clean. I consider this a massive fire hazard. I consider this an abomination. I consider this, well, the thing that everyone's afraid of is literally right here. This is not clean. But it will be clean because I'm here. But not much longer. I have to go pretend that I moved somewhere else. By Wednesday morning, I have to act like I'm not here anymore. Until the heat dies down, then I'll just kind of come on back. Obviously, the major issue was the car was on blocks. The biggest eyesore was the car on blocks. Obviously, because they go by what they can see, and that's all they have to go by. The total fire ban. Total fire ban. These people would put a restraining order on God. How do I know? Because when I started acting like God, they put a restraining order on me. My bucket of wash. There's coffee in the ottoman. There's enough to start a nice fire at some point in the future. When it's safe to have fires. When I'm allowed to have fires. Once again. Perhaps I'll just set every fire pit up out here with, match ready. Throw a match in it. We got a nice fire for the night. And when they rescind the class 2 fire restrictions after the next rainstorm or the first snow or whatever it's going to be, I'll have a bunch of friends out here and we'll celebrate by lighting all the fires. All the fire, all the time. Why do we need fire? Well, I just showed you. That needs to be cleaned out, parked out. All those pine cones can be collected. I do think actually they would look good in a holiday gift bag, like 10 for $5, and put a little red bow on it. Put it on your, table at Thanksgiving. People like that kind of stuff. I've been around enough people with money that know that they like that kind of thing. We're going to pretend we're in the woods. Oh, I'm not going to make fun of anybody. I promise. Today, no making fun of people. Here's one thing that surprises me, okay? The critters were able to open a can of almonds and brought it all the way over here, so I'll clean it up. Don't you worry about a thing, yo. Don't you all be thinking that I'm going to leave a mess out here. I'm actually the solution, not the problem. An antivirus has to look a lot like the virus. Do I look like the virus? I like the... Did I zoom in or something? I remember zooming in. Yeah, I love it. I love my camp. I love my spot. I think if I just move back over there, since I have to get my license renewed and windshield replaced before I can drive this thing anywhere of distance. Look at that. I love the car. That looks mean. Yeah, donkey in its element. God bless America. Yeah, I'm going to drive it with a broken windshield until, I don't know, spring or something. Out here in the woods. This is the woods car now. Donkey now in his element. Don Quixote. Just enjoying his life out here. Oh, got the guitar. Maybe it's time to clean some things up in my own space. I hear rats, mice, whatever, scurrying around at night. Sometimes in my car. It's like this. It's not the best feeling. I love this towel though. Look at the bikes. Very fitting for me. Bicycles. Speaking of bicycles, I've come up on 2 bicycles. That's not a bad month, of progress or acquisitions. My acquisition skills, my manifestation skills are pretty good, even though I'm not working, quote unquote. See the air quotes on that one? I'm not working. I don't have a job. I didn't go to the job store and get a job. But the Trek, the bike shop was actually nice enough, since I go there so many times to air up, to give me a pressed valve adapter. What's going on? Did I zoom in? I don't remember zooming in. I do not remember zooming in. I apologize. Pressed valve adapter. That's all I needed at Les Schwab last week. To air up my tire and to not have to ride back in the rain and blah, 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 blah. Trouble with a capital T, and that means me. Oh, that's so nice. I think today, I left some devices charging at Safeway. I do need to go back and get them. I need to go to the library, get a hold of my father, let him square up with Pastor Rob, who fronted the bill on the tires because my PayPal wasn't working. So it has to be squared away. Hopefully, my dad can just pay him directly, and then the PayPal I can use to buy materials for the incognito camp. How incognito is it if I'm talking about it now? That's a question. God, it feels so good. You ever just get magnetized by the sun? Oh, I smoked a bowl earlier, so I'm like, oh, that's nice. Oh, that's nice. That's really nice. Let me fix this front tire. I'll ride to town, get my stuff. I have money for a cheeseburger and a pint of a cold brew at Rich Bar. I should treat myself. I've been skimping down. I think I lost 6-7 pounds this week. I've been struggling. But I'm not struggling right now. I am well on my way to satisfying their demands. Well on my way. Oh man, I feel, jeez. What is happening? What is happening? God bless America. Over and out.